Hello, everyone. This is Simmion, coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. As you listen, you can feel the connection, two-way communication that gives clarity, an individual connection between each one of us, and most particularly directly to me. One of the differences today is that you are all able to hear one another if you wish, to feel the energy of each one's field, and to know that you're communicating directly into a field that contains everything. Your Creator, the Masters, the angels, your friends who have passed, those who have not made it yet, and the entities that support your everyday operation, all connected, all open, and all happening at the one time. The brilliance of your capability is now showing. You are moving into an area where each step is majestic. Each feeling is beyond the physical plane, even though it occurs from the physical plane. As you connect to me, you connect to everything, to all the facilities available to me in the physical world and to me in the world beyond all worlds. It's yours to freely roam through, to enhance anything you wish, to get answers to questions that seem to come from nowhere, and to experience a part of what I experience every day. That perfect connection with your Creator, the perfect connection with every person, the balance that comes with centuries and centuries of experience, and the ease with which everything is put into play, not even by a thought, but by some means that you know about, that is beyond the brain, beyond the physical plane, and even beyond the world of its Creator. It's yours. It can only be accessed by you. And the only time there's any interference is when you decide to do it yourself. interference cannot come from anywhere else. So as soon as you decide to go for it, to have it all, to connect with everything and everybody, to produce that dynamic harmony that's always just ahead of you. As soon as you make that decision, go for it, it happens. The energies that support your being come into effect and deliver themselves into your world, into your physical being, and into every other part of you that's not yet been listed. And with a little bit of mischief, you switch it all on at once. With a smile in your heart, you elevate everything around you. And you bring it up to a standard that suits you, a standard that's way beyond what you experience every day, a standard that only you know, one that you keep putting forward and elevating. And as you reach your expectation, you move the goalpost again. You move the set point up. And with ease, you meet that again. You meet the increase every time. So why do it in little bits? Have it all in one go. And dare yourself to maintain it. And out of nowhere, you've achieved it. As easy as that. You bring along everyone you wish to bring with you, even those that are not in your focal plane at the moment. Those beings that have yet to arrive on Earth, and those beings who have been there many times. But have waited until you added your secret ingredient, your gift to the world, to the universe, so that they may join you at a critical time in your life, just to say hello again. To feel your immense power as you step forward. Say hello to your Creator. Give me a high five as you go past. And head off to your destiny, whatever that may be. As long as it's way, way ahead of everything else imaginable. If it's not, you change your destiny so that it's in perfect balance for that moment that you have decided to take on all your gifts, all your capabilities, and much more. There are very few words that can cover what we're dealing with right now. But the closest is perfection in every way. With a simple movement of your physical body, you change the universe. Simple inflection, you change everybody's life. A little bit of insight, then you reformat the world. And you take nothing for granted. You produce it all. You put all the effort in just by taking a fraction of a second of your life and putting it up where it should be. Above everything, but not above you. Extended as far as you could imagine. And then a little more. Beyond infinity, where you're feeling more comfortable every moment. And out of nowhere, you jump in the air and celebrate. And you make it real. You've done whatever you wanted to do, even though you didn't know what that was. You've achieved more than you could possibly expect, even though you had no plan. And you elevated yourself beyond your own reach into the future, into the past, throughout the galaxies, simply by doing nothing and being there. It's now time to relax so that you can do more. Relax into the acceleration of your own being. And watch the hierarchy disappear as you shoot to the top and leave it behind. Your position in the world was set before you arrived on planet Earth. Your position in the universe was set before time itself. You don't have to struggle to get back there. You're already there. and everything is recorded in the universal system for you to access anytime you wish. It's the same as putting in a request for a memory of somebody's name or a place that you seem to have forgotten. When you least expect, that name will come every time. Sometimes not immediately, but it will come every time because it's recorded and stored in a physical place throughout the universe, throughout your world. It's like a story is attached to a name or a phrase where you can say, do you remember the story about such and such? And the whole thing appears. It's stored in that phrase. Much of the magic that you look for, you've hidden in a phrase, in an action, in somebody else's words, in a song. It's not actually recorded on something solid because there's nothing more solid than the recording itself. It holds your whole life. Yeah. And it holds all that you need for the future. And you had a part in that. You decided where to store things in your physical world. When you start to recall things, you look to some place as if that's where it is. And sure enough, that's where it is. So as you connect with your Creator, you lift your eyes, it will connect. Because that's where you've placed your Creator, elevated. And in that moment of physical movement, you open a record of a lifetime, of many lifetimes. So as you play with the gift that you gave yourself, remember that you've hidden things in clear sight, in places that you couldn't imagine were so brilliantly thought out. You hide your whole personality behind a movement, behind a look, behind a question, or an inflection in your voice. And your capability with building dimensions in an instant has not yet been fully explored. But you create a dimension that connects two people even if they're not present. And that dimension actually works. It's a communication channel, and its communication is personal, never restricted, but relentlessly available as you switch on and off and create worlds within worlds to enhance your experience. And now you enhance your universal capability of having everything all at once and having it clear, visible, and easy to use in the outer reaches of the universe, in the world of your Creator, in the world beyond all worlds, but most particularly your own physical world, where everything you could ever experience is stored waiting for you to bring it to light and present it as your doing, as your work, as your being. So enjoy magic and miracles, and enjoy how practical they are and how good you are at operating easily and simply without having to do anything that you're not familiar with. So sail into the future. Give yourself some new gifts. Give yourself a few more surprises. And look forward to what's coming in the future. Stretch a little further and have that future now. And once again, connect with your Creator. Jump in the air, celebrate, and snatch from your hiding place that beautiful gift you have for everyone of a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you all for listening. I am Simmion.